Hello everyone, it's June 17th and welcome to another episode of CAMO Cowboy Outdoors. I went and got my fishing license and park pass today, so I'm going to be up here and try and catch some fish. I don't sport fish too much. Usually if I go fishing it's because I'm hungry. I want some fish to eat, so hopefully we can catch some. I'm up here where this is actually where the tornado hit last year. Actually almost right around this time. Hit here in June last year, and you can still see the devastation. I see in winter time they brought some bulldozers in here and cleaned up. But there on the other side of Murray Doyle campground, that they're doing a lot of work there too, but you can still see there's just trees and everything laying all over heck. But I'm gonna get my gear together. It's evening, it's 6:45 in the evening, so I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be out here and how many fish I'm gonna catch. It's not the nicest day, we kinda got a north wind, but we will see. Hopefully I can film some of this if I catch some fish. I'm not really set up to self-film fishing, but we'll see if I can get some footage. And yeah, just gonna go grab a few more things from my truck. I got my little hip boots on. I just walk out here as far as I can and see if we can catch something. Stay tuned. Here we go, guys. I just caught my first pike, about my fourth cast. We'll see if I can get them netted. There we go. Not a big pike by any stretch, but probably a 3-pounder or so. So I'm going to get him dispatched. He's big enough to eat. He's a good eating fish. I'm gonna get him out of here and take him home. Hopefully I can catch some more though before I go home. There we go, folks. There's the first one. Hopefully I can catch some more. I'm not a great fisherman by any stretch of the means. Like I said, I fish to eat. This is what I caught that one on. It's just a Rapella Husky jerk. They're kind of one of my go-to hooks for catching pike, but they catch walleye too. Sometimes I catch walleye here. But anyways, I'm going to shut you off again and I'm going to try and catch some more. Hopefully it'll be a good evening. This water's a little higher than it was last year. And we got so much rain here the last, probably about a week ago, and everything's come up. I took my hip boots off and put my chest waders on just so I can walk out a little bit further. And you get out there a ways and then that lake really drops off. It drops way down to about 30 feet. And I find if I can get out far enough that I can cast over that drop off, that's where I seem to have my best luck. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll see if we can catch some more. Folks, I just caught my second fish. Looks like it's about the same size as the first one. I had to go to my other rod because the one I was using, I snagged a weed, and while I was trying to get it dislodged, I didn't even tug on it very hard and my damn rod broke. So it might just be because it was a cheap rod or because it's quite a few years old already. but I always bring 2 rods just in case something like that happens. So there's my second fish anyways. So I'm going to get him out of there. I've used a different hook on this one. I'll show you once I get him out of here. Stay tuned. Oh, the hook come out on its own. There's what I was using. I kind of wrecked this worm, this wiggler, but anyways, we got him, so that's the main thing. I'll get him taken care of. Like I said, unless they're really small, I don't throw them back because I don't come fishing that often, and when I do, it's because I want some fish to eat. So I'll get him out of here and have a look at him. There we go, folks. There's my second fish. I'm allowed to take 5 pike, so we'll see what we get. Lay him by the other one. I'm gonna have to change this wiggler because he wrecked it. It's pretty ripped and tore. I'm gonna have to change that out. Just gonna show you guys my other rod. Like I said, it's maybe because it was a cheap rod or because it's old. I've had it for quite a few years, but I hooked a damn weed right back there. And like I was really quite surprised when it broke because I just hardly tugged on it. So, oh well, I guess I'll get another one. See, this fish was a little bit bigger than the first one. About the same length, but a little fatter. So I'm gonna get another wiggler on there, folks, and we'll see if we can catch another one. There we go, folks. It's about 10 minutes later, and I just caught my third fish. Not a huge fish, but another fish just the same. He'll be good eating. I'm sorry that I can't film myself reeling these in. It's just a little too difficult because I got my camera set up here on this little dock, and then I have to walk out quite a ways where I'm casting, and it just doesn't work. I need a cameraman out here. But anyways, we got another one on the Twizzler or Wiggler, whatever the heck they call that thing. I'll take care of him. He inhaled the hook pretty good, this one. There we go, folks. He's the smallest one so far. But another fish for the frying pan. It'll be good eating. Here we go, guys. I just caught my 5th and final fish, so I'll be heading home. No monsters this time. I've caught a lot bigger ones out here than these. This one, he inhaled it. I've caught some that are, 27 inches. But I will take it. I got, oh, there it come out. There's what I was using again. So I caught my limit. This one was the damnedest fish. It followed right up close. It was just a little ways from me, maybe 10, 12 feet when it first grabbed at the hook. And actually he tugged at it a couple times, and I thought I had him, and I flipped the tip of the rod up, and the hook came right out of the water. So I just hung it back in the water and give it a little wiggle, and he come and he grabbed it. He was right there still. Just probably 8 feet, 6 feet from me. So, there we go. We got 5 fish. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry that I couldn't film me pulling them in. It's just not that easy the way I got this camera set up. I do have kind of a GoPro style camera, which I should be using more. But it's not real easy either. It's probably would work better than this. But anyways, there's my fish. I'll turn you guys around and give you a look at them. There we go. We're allowed to take 5 pike a day, so there is my 5 pike. I'm happy with that for my first time out fishing this year. I hope you enjoyed the show. Wasn't much of a show, but I hope you enjoyed coming along anyways, and I'm going to be going home. So we'll see you down the trail.